You ever wondered what Black Americans see about Africa and what they know about Africa, or the diabolical things that they see? Although they know that Africans see tons of diabolical stuff about Black Americans, but they choose to address those things and act like that's the reality of the culture that we live. I want to show you guys what Black Americans actually see about Africa and what we've learned on how Africans behave pertaining to the diaspora. Get your popcorn ready. I'm just letting you know right now. Get your popcorn ready, because this is one of those videos that's going to be actually a vibe. It's going to be lit. It's going to be funny. It's going to be a whole bunch of different types of stuff. If you like this video before this video even started, before I said this, you're a true legend. If you have not liked this video yet, gang galore. Give this video a like, all right? Show love, not your anger. And any donations will be gladly appreciated in the super chat down below if you want more videos like this. I might do one video like this a week, but if you guys like it, I'll ramp it up and give you guys more.
The people you call Black Americans are not from Africa. We're from America.
Yeah, you're American. We can tell by your education. Yeah, we can tell. Definitely, you're American.
First of all, I'm about to bust that.
That sounds xenophobic off rip. That sounds, we can tell by your education. Okay, I don't know where you was going about that. We do have a high value education system in America. Some of the biggest universities in the world are in America. But okay, let's just
That dry bubble that y'all got thinking that everything and everybody comes from Africa. How can humanity come from Africa when all of Africa's food comes from the rest of the world?
What food comes from America? Like burgers or pizzas or what? If our food comes from America, why do we in America go to African stores in America to buy our own food that obviously came from Africa? Why?
You know, this particular talking point is very annoying, like, because it's not just African people who say this, but just for the people to know, let's educate everybody else, so you know what actual foods come from America. When he says America, he's probably thinking about the United States, but a lot of people don't realize that it's the United States of America. All right, America is a continent. Okay, it's very simple. But I made a list of a couple of different things that actually do come from America, and you should know when people say, "Oh yeah, this is American." So let's break it down for the simplistic people over there. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, chili peppers, bell peppers, squash, and pumpkin, corn, beans, yuca, peanuts, fruits, avocados, pineapples, papaya, guava, passion fruit, blueberries, cranberries, strawberries, cacao. Chocolate comes from this. Grains, quinoa, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, vanilla, tobacco, turkey. These things all come from America, the continent of America. So when you sit down and have this type of discussion, just know, like, majority of the foods that are internationally, like even Italian food in general, no disrespect to the Italians, shout outs to the Italians, but they wouldn't have Italian foods without the most prized possession of the tomato itself, which originated in America itself. So don't let people talk to you like that, behave like that. But let's continue with this video real quick.
Here for the 1924 Racial Integrity Act, where they reclassified indigenous Americans as Negroes. Y'all weren't even here for.
Why are you aggressive? Why are you aggressive? What's the problem? Why are you speaking with so much anger? What's the problem? Let's relax. Let's live as one. We all look alike, believe it or not. When you see a black person on the street, you don't ask where they're from. You just know that's your brother or your sister over there.
No, there is no, first of all, you didn't answer the question. You deviated from what he was actually talking about. And secondly, no, what are you talking about? We all looking at, there's no hatred. That's a man, you understand? You got the Mickey Mouse ears going on the top of your head. I'm just saying, like, bro, you got the Mickey Mouse ears going. You looking hella zesty and hella sassy at this moment in time. And your man addresses you in a proper masculinity, and you're like, why are you aggressive? I know why you guys behave like that. You know, I get it at this moment in time. And we all know why you guys, because the culture differences, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with being sassy or sassy. Cool. I like the sassy era of men and women. It's cool. I got no problems with the game. I'm a little sassy. I'm going to keep it real. I'm a little sassy, but I'm also very masculine. I can have intellectual conversations. But it's very interesting how you can sit down and put this xenophobic type of perspective and talk about, oh, your education level, when you couldn't answer not one particular question, and then you ask questions that were logically simplistic. Like, But hold on, let me show you what I've learned about Africa. But hold on, before we do that, let's take a little break because on my timeline I've seen, y'all all know Dr. Umar, right? Y'all all know. Everybody's like, oh shit, Adonis talking about Umar. Oh shit. Now listen, y'all all know Dr. Umar, right? Well, he popped up on my For You page today, you know? And I just want to bless you guys with the experience of the experienced mentals of what I experienced, okay? So let's just check out Dr. Umar.
But when you come outside, you better have a jacket on. I don't care what shoes you put on. Why am I yelling? Block. Stupid ass questions. I need you to shake that booty. I'm blocking you, brother. We don't do that here. We don't do that. I'm sorry, my brother. Martin Luther King or LeBron James twerk off, you must be a zesty fester. Let me block you for disrespecting Dr. King. Okay, zesty festies. It took us 18... See, Neanderthal behavior. How far can you squirt? You know what? You melanin deficient calcified pineal devil. Let me block him real quick. Nasty. Nah, somebody said you're the activist, you do it. I'ma block you for that, lazy ass Negro. I'ma block you for that. I love white women. Let me send you to the block party. No time for snow bunny love. And you calling people the N-word with a white Jesus? Goodbye. Goodbye. Who else? I think let's have a 5-minute block party. Who else? Let's have a 5-minute block party. Who else? I can't take it today. Where's the school at? Have a nice day. Where the school at? Goodbye. He said, where the school at? And I'm sitting at the school.
All right, that got real too quick. That got real too quick. He started talking about his own personal beliefs, and the smile started to decrease off my face. You see that? But the beginning was, when they was trolling him, that stuff was funny. Back to the main focus, all right? Africa. In general, I'm not targeting Africans in general, but I just want to show you guys, if you are African, you're watching this, these are the type of things that we see from abroad that we really don't actually try to throw into you guys' faces, or that we don't try to belittle you guys because we have different cultures. This is from Sudan, South Sudan, and I thought this was a very interesting watch about the different cultures that happen in Africa. Let's take a little gander. Here we go.
Oh my God. Dapuri.
Hey.
Anoke. Dapuri. Anoke. Oh, we got the cows. Wow. Anoke. Anoke.
Anita.
Wow. This is the first time seeing these amazing cows. Wow.
This is how they do it.
Does he like that?
Yeah, just like this.
And why are they putting the ash on themselves also? Yeah. There's cleaning?
To avoid these pimples. There are some pimples that comes out of the body.
So it's like a health skincare routine.
Yeah, it cares for the skin, not just to be soft.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, they've got the toothbrush, they've got the skincare, they've got it all sorted in Africa. It's all free. So the cow is going for a urination, and they're gonna fill it up and use it for a shower. This is how they do it. Apparently, it's good for your health. Oh wow. Oh my God. He's going for it. That's wild, bro. Oh my God. Is it actually scientifically good for you?
Yeah, it's good. For me, it's fine.
Is it
to remove these pimples out of the body?
Oh, that's also for the skincare.
Yeah, this is traditional. You cannot stop them from doing what they want.
Yeah.
Actually.
No, I love it. I love it. See, there also he's also cleaning his whole face, even getting it in his mouth. Just completely cleans everything, and they also put all the ash on their faces. This is a skincare routine in Africa. This is how they're gonna make the cow go to the toilet. So they clean the bum hole. Oh. Oh. Fair play. I mean, you got to treat the cows well, because you know he's gonna be having a beautiful wife if he treats that cow well. So, fair play. Oh. He made it. So when the cow starts urinating, you got to be quick. You got like a 20-second window. Hey bro, come on, you should do this.
Man,
It's good for your skin. Can I smell it? Doesn't smell bad actually.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I've had fresh like
Yeah.
milk like this before, so this is the fresh milk. Where they were like, "Do you want to try it?" And I was like, "Does a bear shit in the woods? Of course I want to try it." Oh, it's warm.
Yeah, it's warm.
It's good. It's
good,
really
eh?
good.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be super strong, but it tastes like normal milk.
Oh my god! All right, all right. I didn't expect. I didn't watch the full video. I just seen the intro and then went straight into it. But you see that sarcasm? You see that blatant, like, speak so nice, so delicately, so yeah, friendly, but at the same time, it's an undermining sarcasm for shock value. At the same time, you know, it's like very subtle in a way. And instead of actually like targeting people like this who really just take advantage of the situation, knowing that's diabolically disgusting, knowing that, and then positioning in a way where it informs and educates people on how people in Africa behave, you know, instead of targeting these type of people who sit down and act like they're really interested and act like they're really trying to know, but in reality, they're just trying to get a shock value video itself, they target people who don't even think about them. It's insane. And it's because of the way they speak, you know. Like I've learned, if you've ever been around a whole bunch of Caucasian people, you understand that they're no hate, but you know they have a way of speaking that's super nice, and they'll say the most nicest thing to you, and the nicest way, and it could be the most disrespectful, diabolical stuff in the world. And because they're so nice and saying it in a nice way to you, you think that they're being nice because of their gentle voices, but in reality, the way they position this and articulate it, that is diabolical. You know, if you know their culture, if you know their background, you know, that's even me. I cringed at the sight of that. That was wild. But yeah. But I'm not gonna say it's just like white people. There's no problem with white people, you know. It's just certain people. It's all ethnic groups. It doesn't matter. Certain people from different groups of people. You can't just judge people based off of how they speak to you. You gotta listen to what they're actually saying and what their intentions are about making that particular video or that particular content. Now, I didn't watch that full video, so I can't really tell you the angle of that particular situation. But for me to see somebody do this type of stuff and post this type of content is diabolical to me, and presenting like that is just diabolical to me. But hey, a check is a check. A check is a check, but it's not only light-skinned people who do stuff like this. Because in Africa, from the same guy who was speaking earlier, you know, comes to find out they're having their own type of diabolical drama scandal that, I don't know. It seems like Black America is not the only melanated people that are... I'm just going to show you. Here we go.
Listen, if there's a country in Africa and you're African that you shouldn't go to, it's South Africa. Right now, the level of xenophobia in South Africa is just unbelievable. So what is happening right now, just to be brief, is that South Africans, they think foreigners, citizens from other countries, they come into their country to take whatever opportunities that they have. Now they're chasing them away from public hospitals, public schools, from opening like businesses and stuff like that. I'm just wondering if the other people from other countries, the other citizens, they do the same to South Africans all over Africa. What would it be their situation if we do the same? Because it's worse. It's getting worse every day, and we are not talking about white South Africans. We are talking about Black South Africans who are doing that to their fellow Africans. I mean, to us, including Congolese populations and Nigerians right now, they're trying to do the same, baiting all South Africans from their country. I hope this is not gonna get worse. We don't want that in Africa, please.
Wow. So basically, he said that Africans in South Africa are trying to push away the other Africans from coming in and taking the resources and opportunities that South Africa has developed throughout its time. And now they're not liking that at all. Delineation between the African tribes is something that we've already understood when it comes down to the separation. Now, I'm not saying delineation, let's say separation. The separation between the communities is something that's prominent, but I don't know, because just 2 months ago or 4 or 5 months ago, South Africa had a whole rampage on Black America, and what happened? all the Africans teamed up and rallied up. Now South Africa is saying we don't actually want you guys in South Africa, even though on social media you support us. Diabolical. And when we said that Tyler was doing too much, it was a big thing. But now, whoa, now he's trying to gather the Nigerians up in this particular situation. I don't know, like, I'm not into gossip. I feel like a gossip column. No, this is not what I wanted to do. This is not the plan. I'm not trying to be a gossip column. Like, this is just me, like, paying attention to how the tables have fully turned on a crazy situation pertaining to, like, melanation, the whole diaspora. This is like diaspora news right now. Like, all of this stuff that I just showed you with so many different levels of so many different cultures, so many different angles. I don't know, man. Like, this is wild. Like, this is a wild video. Keep it real. Keep it real, gang. I'm very curious to what your thoughts are. Don't be too toxic in the chat. Like, you can give your opinion, but please try to take a little time to articulate the way you express that opinion. I don't want a community of people that think they can just talk any type of way, regardless if they're disrespectful or not. That's not how we are. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my community to actually be like that. I don't want people who rock with me to be like, oh, nah, we're not using no terminologies that y'all don't like. We're not doing that. This is an educational, informative space. You can do that in other people's spaces, but just please, out of respect, bro. I have other people from different cultures who watch these types of videos and then read the comments, and I just don't need everybody going crazy. I don't want to build a toxic community. I understand you're entitled to do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, but all I ask, bro, sis, fam, just articulate yourself in a very educational way. I think this type of video is very educational, not only for Black Americans, but Africans, as well as Caucasian and Asian people who might come across this video. And I think that showing the different perspectives, now I could break down a whole group of stuff on Black American situations as well. But I just think that's very interesting when it's going on with the diaspora. We get to actually see both sides of the perspective and see how the reality is shifted in a very 2.5 seconds, you know, from, oh, Black Americans don't know this and that and this and that, and then I educate and then this and this, you know, you understand the point, right? So if you enjoyed this type of video, somebody told me in the comments, I read the comments, somebody said I should do a BAM, Black American Mondays. So every Monday, drop a Black American video responding back to all this toxic, diabolical stuff. And that's a really good idea. So I'm actually thinking about that and curious of what you guys think about it. If you enjoy videos like this and you want me to add more videos to the actual week of this, donate in the super chat, become a member, join the channel, and we'll get this thing on a roll. But at the same time, I'm thinking about setting up a members goal. And if we accomplish the member goals, I'm thinking about flying to Scotland and going to go meet the Black Scottish, or flying to Africa. Whatever one you guys think is best, leave it in the comments down below. I understand you got your own hate, but at the same time, I want to make some really interesting content. We could sit in the back and talk like this on a consistent daily basis, but that's what it's looking like right now, all right? I'm just trying to figure it out. So yeah, let me know what you think about the goal. We could set up a members goal. I'll start putting how many members we got in this chat. And if we accomplish the membership goal on every single video, every single thing, I promise you, I'll fly to Scotland, rent out a hotel. I'll stay there for like a week or so. And I'll look for Black Scottish people to do interviews with and chat with and give their opinion on the Black Scottish and Black American situation. The faster we accomplish these things, the faster I get your feedback, the faster we can actually make this happen. Show your love, not your anger. My name's AdonisCrashBoom. You guys are watching Adonis Live. Please don't forget to like, comment, and donate in a super chat if you enjoy these videos. Please, don't only see me one way. Every day is a movie. Hands up.